Shalom, back with part 2. Let's continue here. For behold, in those days, and in that time, we're living in those days, and in that time, in the last days, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, talking about the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh's Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment upon the nations, and I will plead. The word plead means to bring judgment to them there for my people who are his people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Got that? All right? And for my heritage, see, Israel, all right, whom they have scattered among the nations and have parted my land, all right? About parting the land, okay? Good example of that, all right? Give me a minute. This is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, power, surely in the fire of my jealousy, I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, right? And against all of Idumea. Idumea is talking about Edom, the Edomites, all right? The white man, all right? Scroll here, all right? See? Against all of Idumea, right? See? Edom. Click on that. See? Edom just simply means red, right? But that's not their nationality. Their nationality is what? Edomites, Idumeans, descendants of Esau. You see that? You got that? People understand? The elder twin brother of Jacob. Do you understand? The two main characters of the scriptures, Jacob and Esau. Everything revolved around those two nations. All right? Got that, people? Right? They're at the end of their last hurrah. As the prophecy reads in 2 Ezra 6:9, Esau is the end of the world, meaning the end of his age. All right? The end of his rulership and kingdom here on the earth. He's at the end of it. And Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, made up of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. And that is prophecy, people. That is prophecy. All right? All right. So there you have that. All right. Let's get back to where we were. All right. So you see that they have parted his land and who it's talking about, right? And they have cast lots for my people. And they have given a boy for a harlot and sold the girl for wine, that they might drink. What are we talking about? Slavery, right? What does it say in Revelations 13:10? He who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Got that? And that's going to start with their elites. All right? It's going to start with Amalek. All right? Those international banking families. Okay? That's their destiny. Okay? They're not going to die of the thermonuclear fire. Okay? They're meant to survive that. That's in the scriptures. That's part of the prophecy because they're going to be the first fruits into slavery. All right? Now, they have cast lots for my people. They have given a boy for a harlot, sold the girl for wine, that they might drink. All right? And because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, The children also of Judah, right? The southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and the children of Jerusalem, the northern kingdom, all right? Starting with the head tribe of Ephraim there, all right? And the ultimate head tribe of the 12 tribes is Judah, so don't get it twisted. All right, Ephraim is number 2 behind Judah. All right. Have ye sold unto the Grecians? Who's the Grecians? The Edomites. All right. They're the ones that's during the time of Alexander the Great and his father, King Philip the Macedonian. That's the Macedonian kingdom, the third beast coming into power. They were descendants of Esau. All right. And again, after he died, he only reigned 12 years, Alexander, but then 4 of his generals, put crowns upon their heads and sold it their children, their sons. And evils were multiplied on the earth. And you read that in 1 Maccabees. You understand, people? All right? So, but they did what? They called themselves after the lands that they conquered. You read that in Psalms 49 and 11. Okay? So, are they the original Greeks? Are they the original Europeans? No! They're not. Okay? They're Edomites who call themselves after the lands that they conquer to hide themselves, people. You understand? Remember, he never keepeth at home. Okay? He's a fugitive and a vagabond going back to his forefather Cain. And this is all spiritual, people. Do you understand? It's all spiritual. All right? So you can't escape this. All right? Though they're trying to escape the judgment, but they can't escape it. All right? He might remove them from their border. Yeah, we're far removed from our borders. Okay? We were in the Eastern Hemisphere. We're in the Western Hemisphere now. All right? So we're far removed from our land and our borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head. You see that? What does recompense mean? All right, because the Lord speaks about that, right? What is that? 2 Thessalonians, the 1st chapter, 1 and 6, right? The Lord speaks about that. Give me a minute. Let's see here. All right? Second Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, the God power, Yahweh, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? Have a look at that word recompense, right? Because we just read it over there as well, right? To recompense. To repay. You see that? Penalty, vengeance. You see that? But these people, right, they want to talk about that this is all hate speech. No, this isn't hate speech. This is truth. This is prophecy. Okay? And they can't change that. Okay? They can't undo it. All right? They can't undo it. All right, let's get back. All right? And man, there are many scriptures that talk about the Lord's, revenge. Okay? Many, many scriptures. All right? And he will not meet thee as a man. Matter of fact, well, let's do that. Then we'll go back. What is that? Isaiah 47. All right. All right. Look at this. What does it say there? I'll start here at verse 1. Come and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. This is talking about America, Babylon the Great. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans were the Magi's, the elites, okay, of ancient Babylon. But who are they today? The international banking families, Amalek, your Rothschild, your Oppenheimers, your Rockefeller, etc., etc. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay? Because they own America. All right? You have to understand that the government that you see around the world, as you can see all the chaos that's taking place, well, they all serve them. They're puppet governments. All right? Okay? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. Everyone is seeing it. And I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Why? Because the Lord is coming back as an angelic power. As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh, the host of armies, that's what host means, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. All right? Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, daughter of Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. All right? Reference to your, whore. America, Babylon the Great, the whore, the Statue of Liberty. All right? Let's see here. These two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children, widowhood, talking about America, Babylon the Great. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantment. And again, people, what does the article read? Okay? America is a busy party. All right? They're into mirth. Okay? They have no idea what the hell is going on around them. Okay? All right? And the sorceries and the enchantments are carried out through what? Their media, their television sets, their movies, okay? Their churches, the education system. You understand? This is how they're able to keep you in darkness, to keep you blinded, to keep you confused. That's what Babel means in the word Babylon. It means confusion. The city of confusion. All right? All right. Let's get back. All right? So, and I will sell your sons and your daughters. All right? Talking about particularly who? The Edomites. All right? I will sell your sons and your daughters. All right? And we're talking about, starting with those elites, those international banking families. I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken it. See that? That's prophecy. He has spoken it. So you see, slavery is coming back in a big way, whether they like it or not. All right? Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Aren't we reading in the article about China and Russia preparing for war? Yes, we are. Wake up the mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up. All right? Let's get back to the article. Matter of fact, let's do that. All right? So most Americans have absolutely no idea, right, how serious the situation is. All right, we're going to end this here. We'll be right back with part 3. Show off.